Okay, this is what we want. We wanted this. All right, so this is attempt number, what is it, 3, Dane? That we're
Yes.
going to
3.
try. Yeah, so I'm here with Dane, and I'm here with Concheror, and
I
we
don't know who
are.
that is.
Oh, it's my good friend Concheror. He's fine.
Okay.
It's an old buddy of mine, and they've kind of helped me get my setup the way that it is, so I can do this sort of thing, and so I like to include them in my adventures.
Indeed.
Hey, Navi is chilling next to my bed. It makes me wonder if there's like a song that I could sing that would make Navi do something there. Like, can I get a fairy out of this?
You can try.
Okay.
I mean, we could just look it up, but I mean,
Well, that's not fun to me. Oop. 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 I can't remember.
it's left, up, down, left, up, down.
Well, it's the thing is that it's not left, up, down. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, you're not playing on that.
yeah, I'm playing with an Xbox controller, and it's very counterintuitive the way they've got. There it is. Sha-na-na. Yeah, you can see some weird artifacts on the texture mapping. I think it's maybe some kind of nope, nothing. I bet I need the Song of Storms.
The emulator itself, it's they still got some work to do with it, but it looks pretty good for how far they've come so far.
Yeah, I think that there's legitimately a like artifacts of what do you call it? That thing's going crazy. I'm not gonna go to it out of pride. Like, I feel like that is not a part of the video game experience. But yeah, so last time when we were playing, I got through the first 2 dungeons. I beat the Great Deku Tree and defeated Goma, and then I went to the castle and met Zelda and accepted my fate as the hero of time in a childly, playful sort of way. Received a gift of the Ocarina from Saria, and then I went to Kakariko Village where I met some people, and then went
Technical issues.
yeah, then went to the Dodongo Cavern and defeated the Great Dodongo, and from there I was able to get this really rad bracelet, and now I can pick up bombs and have a bomb bag. And that's where we left the first episode. Since the first episode, I've attempted to record this episode twice and failed, so now we're doing it a 3rd time. And Navi is telling me that I need to go to this place, which is the Zora's Fountain. Over here is Lon Lon Ranch, and it worked out to where it is saved, and I cannot recover the footage of me doing the Lon Lon Ranch thing, but really there's not much to it. I fetched some chickens and got a bottle, and I learned a song from a girl singing in a field with a horse. The first the horse was skittish, now the horse is kind of into me, probably because of my singing the song of its food giver. So now I'm off to the Zoras. There's some other things I could do, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Zora thing and call it progress. The water sounds an awful lot like the Skulltulas.
Does it?
To me, maybe. I'm a little kooky. Alright, are you going to treat... No, they've got record of me being here before, so this is... Immersion is ruined, but where I had beaten it and the recording failed, this is as far... Huh?
Are you rerunning through it again?
Yeah, I'm going to run through it again because I don't have recording of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay.
I mean, if you want to dip, that's completely understandable, because you've watched me do this twice.
No,
but,
it's cool.
But yeah, Matt, that's why I'm bringing in new people, and yeah, I'm gonna basically just make my way through it. And it's for the sake of the story, and now you know what to expect, so it'll be a good opportunity for you to riff.
Yeah.
Come on, where's your improv comedy bone?
I don't have one.
Okay, well, your bones develop in proportion to the weight that you put onto them, so we're gonna flex it out. Oh boy.
Water spider, go away.
Yeah, I don't like these water spiders.
I don't think anybody likes the water spider. I don't think anybody likes anything water related to Legend of Zelda.
I don't know, the water tunic's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
True.
You can breathe underwater. Who don't want to breathe underwater?
Yeah. Let's check the news, because I haven't done that. Because
You're gonna look at the news, Dane?
Yeah, to have something to talk about real quick.
I don't know if that's necessary or desirable. I might like to not think about the news while I'm having fantasy times.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's look up fun facts instead.
I mean, if you want to, you don't really have to like foster content, really. I just want you to be a
Well,
human being.
There's always game news happening. Let's say, for instance, Steam just announced a new Steam handheld. Stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh, did they do that?
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like a lot better than the Switch. Have like a CPU up to like 3.5 gigahertz and a pretty nice graphics processor on it too, based on like their latest cards. With their latest architecture, or whatever you call it.
Here's a fun fact: octopuses have 3 hearts.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I like those things. Octopuses.
Octopuses.
What's the plural form of octopus? I've heard this is debatable.
Octopi?
Wait, no, it's octopodes, because it's the puss means foot and it's Latin, and the plural form of foot to be feet in Latin is pod, or it's like the root of where we get ped, like your podiatrist, or your not pediatrics, but like it's different. It's ped. But like the thing about like pod is that like it eventually became feet. But yeah, puss means foot in Latin, and the plural form is pod, so it's octopodes. But not everybody does that.
Okay, so the word octopus basically translates to 8 feet.
It does, yeah, 8 foot, yeah. But not, yeah, totally. And there's even some octopus. I don't remember the song of poop. I can't remember the dang darn Zelda's. Oh wait, I can just push the button. I think this game has that like lazy feature where I don't have to remember it, and I can just go here and be like, "Yep, that's the one. This is it. Do it.
Play it.
Do the thing. Come on, give it a play. That one. Ah, quit. Why is this the hard part? Okay, X.
I forget what the thing is.
And it's the thing you have to do in the game too at the sad part.
Which I mean, I like this. I miss this in the game. Like I miss how like the future games have not really recovered the expressive nature of playing these instruments and trying to get it right and remember them. I don't know. It was really cool. Did you guys ever look up tabs on songs you could play with the ocarina that were like real world songs?
No,
That's a thing.
I didn't know that was. I know tabs are a thing, but I didn't know tabs for like wind instruments were a thing. I just assumed they were for string instruments and string only.
Well, yeah, there's that, but then there's like its own form of ocarina. Like I had like my friend got me a ceramic ocarina from the internet basically, and it was a Triforce. it was the Ocarina of Time. It was blue. It had 4 holes, and you could combine those 4 holes in all kinds of different ways, which apparently is like a more modern invention by a mathematician who figured out how you could like put those notes together in a complicated way that gave you more options. Our diving game is 20 rupees. Want to play? Why, yes, I do. Okay. Pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You have only a limited amount of time. Those are some grim words. When you pick them all up, come back here and I'll give you something very nice.
This is basically a glorified game of fetch.
Like 52 pickup, or I guess like 25 rupee pickup. Start. Oh boy, I got a bad jump. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't give me fall damage. Ugh.
You're the hero of time. You cannot be injured.
I beg to differ. I've got half my capacity of hearts right now.
I don't know about that. Details.
Yeah, you can't really see probably, like, but on the screen, there's a little tiny screen on the right that shows the 3DS display on the second screen. You can set it up to where it's like is equally big as this one, but honestly, I just don't. Oh wait, I need the scale to get down to that door. All of you people have a rich culture, surely something I could learn from you. However, I do not have the patience to speak with any of you strange merfolk. And while I'm here, I'm going to drink some milk. so that I can throw it. Just floating in the air. Nice. Now that I've got milk bottle here, I'm gonna... Oh, what a waste.
Yeah. Just remember, you need that fish.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't need the milk as much as I need the fish.
Right.
You got a fish.
Don't you also need the... Sorry, don't you also need the, what's the blue called? The note?
Note?
What gives you like a bottle? Yeah.
Note?
Out in the lake.
Oh, I do, but I cannot get it because the diving capacity is too shallow. So that's why I had to do the rupee pickup game so I could get the legendary silver Zora scale.
Right. I just like to imagine Zoro just pulls one of his scales off. Like, ah! Here you go. Future promise.
Yeah. Where on your body is the scale coming from, and why is it covered with a membrane? That's what it seems like. It's got like a weird... Or is that like a force field of orbital... I don't know. Best not to think about it too much now. I can dive real deep. Whoa.
Also, the fact that the silver scale implied you're the gold one.
There is a gold one. You get to dive for even longer.
You don't get it till you're an adult, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's when you come back to this place. Money,
Where
money,
you
money.
at? Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Why didn't you get the bottle? You're right here.
Like, oh, I'm not allowed to touch it.
Maybe they don't have the silver scale.
Maybe they don't want to go through the hassle of rescuing the princess.
Well, I don't know. Oh, come on now.
She's really bratty.
Yeah, we're gonna learn about that today.
Yeah.
Up until this point, they're just a dream unto herself. But we will learn of her entitled ways. You got an empty bottle. Empty bottles are so valuable in this game. I didn't realize that because they're basically extra lives.
And there's only 4, no more, no less.
Yeah. Turns out, man, if we started a glass bottle making industry, we would totally change the world.
But all these people who make the ceramic pots will go out of business.
That's true. Well, that's what these are. These are just like a bunch of ceramic bottles.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Pointless. Disposable. Look at you, storing your stuff in ceramic bottles like chumps. You practically asked for this to come. It's like,
Or an 8-year-old with a sword and an oversized shield.
yeah, it doesn't explicitly ever say how old Link is at this point, like baby Link.
He's old enough. He can get around.
Yeah, he can. He's mobile. He's got some sweet boots. I like his boots a whole lot. What have you got to say? Oh my dear, sweet Princess Ruto, where has she gone? I'm so worried. Oh my dear, sweet Princess Ruto, where has she gone? I'm so worried. You mean this Princess Ruto? Oh no.
She got teleported
Oh,
to the Breath
no.
of the Wild timeline.
Oh, no.
She'll be back
Oh,
in
no.
about 15 minutes.
Haha, caught it. Wait, is she in Breath of the Wild?
No, I'm just joking.
Wait,
Somebody in Breath of the Wild.
what's the princess in Breath of the Wild though? Because there is one, but I don't think it's Princess Ruto. There's Prince Sidon, that they abbreviate to P, so that it looks like it says Poseidon.
Yeah, I forget what the queen or princess was in like Sand Region. I forget what her name.
Okay, so
Ho.
I looked up his actual age. Adult Link, end quote, adult Link is 16.
Oh, so
There's
this is
7-year
9.
time. So yeah, there's 7-year time difference. He's 9.
Nice.
He's a 9-year-old kid.
Word. Well, he seems like it. Oh, this letter is from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu. Jabu? That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger, Ganondorf, came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. See...
Another bottle.
Weak.
Just allow me to scoot over here real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, I think the real moral of this story is the acceptance of people with limited mobility in positions of power. Like, there's nothing keeping them from being the king, in spite of the fact that they seem to be very limited in their capacity to scoot.
Maybe he was born with the power.
Yeah, that's often the case for rulers. Or maybe being king has just immobilized him. Maybe he's like you know how they have like bees have queens, and the queens are like a little bit gigantic, and they are just breeding all the time. So maybe as the king,
What if it's
he's just full of eggs, and there was a.
But he's a king. That implies he's a male.
Well, fish oftentimes can reproduce asexually.
Seriously?
Yeah, they can even. There's even like I watched enough Planet Earth to know about these things. There's like some depending on the circumstance, there are fish who can change their sex entirely. I can't remember which one it is, but there are some fish that are fully capable of like, oh, there's no males around. Guess I'll become one genetically, and it just like they just take on all the postures of a male and look like a male and can even create baby fish like a male.
Fucking magic.
I mean, it's evolution. Transgenderism
Probably
is it's like not even, it's transformative. It's crazy. But okay.
I'd still stand by my original statement that Lord Jabu Jabu looks like a really derpy slowpoke.
Yeah, I can see that.
This version of Jabu looks so much different than the 64 version.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
This is
I mean,
me out.
the artifacts on his eyes are kind of lame, but yeah, the inside of him looks a lot better too. I kind of like low-key want to try some of the different filter packs to see if there's maybe any kind of other ones that don't have those artifacts on them.
Maybe there's like a cell shading pack or something.
Yeah, there's one that's called Anime, but I don't know. This one I think was, yeah. But yeah, so the textures in here already are so much better than the original. I remember it just being like a gouty pink, and just everything was like Pepto-Bismol bright, and it just all, it all feels so much more immersive.
Looks like I just found some cell shaded texture packs. Holy shit.
Oh, what?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
You
cell
found some-
shaded texture packs. I found some. I don't know if it's for this version though.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of them. And, like, I think you can even, like, load your own. Like, they can, like, dump them and I guess alter them,
Yeah.
which I'm not there yet. I'm not to the point of fandom where I want to create my own texture pack for Ocarina of Time. I might do it for Banjo-Kazooie, though.
you're very determined about Banjo-Kazooie.
I have a lot of nostalgia for that game. Which I guess that's like the name of this game too. Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? You were saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now. And you, get out of here. Understand?
And then she immediately falls off.
Right, yeah, she does. Oh, no. Well, into the ulcers. All right, teamwork. Hello.
Thanks. That's not too bad.
Yeah, they added these little hairy bits, right? How clever. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little, but Lord Jabu Jabu is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes around. On top of that, my precious stone was... But that's none of your business. Anyway, you go home now, understand? See, this is like unsettling because really, she's being pretty clear about her needs and boundaries, and I am just disregarding it entirely.
Well, she's also like 8, so you know.
Oh yeah, so I'm like a year older than her, and so that means I can disregard her royal authority. You're
Like, look,
worried? You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me. All right, so now I get to figure out what she's talking about. Now, last time we played this game, I got real confused at this part, not knowing where I was going, and I don't know why, because I should really just have gone this way from the jump. It's like right before me. Easy to overlook the door. But I spent like...
Remember,
Oh,
I
yep.
also remember you were using Princess Ruto as a weapon.
Oh yeah, it's always fun to do. Now that she's
After
like...
we were joking about, like,
Now that I've ignored her wishes and made light of her, I can make throw of her.
I'm gonna use your weird head as a club.
I mean, I don't know if it works quite like that. She's more of a projectile. Yeah, man.
Like, when you're looking at, like, look, I have the sword. Stop asking questions.
Ooh. Nailed it. Got her.
You're gonna be useful as a rock.
Oh my lord. Yeah, that entrance looks like a sphincter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it kind of, honestly, if you're talking about, like, anatomies, it kind of is a sphincter. Like,
Yeah,
sphincter,
but
I mean, it looks like the buttocks sphincter that we're more familiar with, but honestly, like, inside of, like, your heart, all those ventricles are effectively sphincters.
I would have gone with a heart valve myself, but you know.
Yeah, but, I mean, honestly, they're the same thing from what I understand. It's all just, like, the same, like, muscled opening and closing of a port.
Yeah, it
One
looked
from
less
blood, the other one
sphintery
from
on the secret
food.
border. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah. Jabu Jabu, the lord of many buttholes.
Right.
Oh,
I like
boy.
how she's sort of like candid about like, oh yeah, I've been going to Lord Jabu Jabu all the time. I was like, wait, hold up, what?
Yep, you shouldn't be doing that. Like your father seemed to not know about it.
Right? It's like is there like a relationship you and Jabu Jabu have that you don't know about?
I mean, you'd figure that if, like, they're allowing them safe passage in the cavernous inside chambers of their digestive system, that they probably would have worked out some kind of deal to where, like, the stomach acids aren't going to digest her or something.
Yeah.
That switch, doesn't it look like you can press it down with your weight alone? Are you implying that I should leave her here?
Yes, she'll be fine.
All right. So hey, shouldn't we be heading back toward Princess Ruto right now?
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah.
too busy trying to do this thing. Wow. Oh wait, I need to equip this to here. Oh golly. Ugh, still not used to the setup. Need to move you to you, and we're good. All Rudy. Whoa.
Just teleports into the floor. No, I'm good.
Yeah, you know, these stingrays, they can just dive right into the fleshy interior. Or maybe this isn't even flesh. Maybe this is just, like, more mucus than anything. Look at how, like, fatty and white it is.
I mean, it is moving though, so
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe it's just, like, a liquidy kind of thing.
you get
Oh,
the boomerang.
yeah. The
I think
boomerang.
I have to beat this dungeon. I mean, it's not. It's a prerequisite.
Yeah, it's necessary. This is not an optional dungeon. In fact, this dungeon contains the ruby, or the, what is it? The sapphire of the Zoras, which
Yeah.
is a, you need that to get into the Temple of Time to become, well, I guess we don't know what will become of you in the Temple of Time.
I mean, we do, but we're
Well, you know, I don't want to ruin the immersion of the gameplay experience. I like to play a little dumb. I'm used to playing a little
You've been on
dumb.
1898. So that's like saying, oh, yeah,
1898. I gotta get the princess again. Double back.
It's like saying it's like, yeah, no, we can't feel the twist in Empire Strikes Back.
It's like I'm gonna do a let's play of Super Mario Brothers 1, and then, like, in the first castle, I'm gonna be like, man, I can't wait to get to the princess in this castle. Like, there's no way that they would have made this game this short, but I guess here we
There's
go.
no way there's 7 more castles.
Right, and then, like, Castle 2, I'll be like, all right, this is the one, I know it. I love the idea of just being purposefully naive.
Right.
we should play through Chrono Trigger.
Okay. Yeah, been a minute since I've played that. I'm not quite
What
sure how I'd
game?
want to handle the ongoing, like for like the grindy parts of it, or for like battle things.
Well,
Part
you
of
don't have to
me,
grind too hard in it.
well, it's true, but I like to. But in addition to that, I think I would maybe want to do a little bit of editing to where you weren't looking at me doing every RPG battle, because turn-based RPGs and Let's Plays, I just don't
That
know
is
if they're
getting a little
friends.
tedious.
Yeah, that's what YouTube's for. That's great.
Part of it though is the music, and you really just like want to hear the music. Like I was playing Final Fantasy VIII, and I was letting all those videos fly.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger's music just really gets you enthralled. It's like,
It's so
in my
good.
opinion, one of the best for the.
That's a game I've never played a Chrono Trigger.
Are you serious?
Oh, you need to.
Shit,
It's
Dane.
like,
We need to
it's
do a Let's Play where you're playing it then. We could do
Okay,
the
yeah.
blind Let's Play.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Well, I know there's like two versions of Chrono Trigger. There's the NES version, which you can also get on the NES Classic, that emulator machine that you can get
Yeah.
for like $70. And there's the PS1 version, I believe.
They're so similar. They're really
I know.
negligibly different.
I know,
Sneeze
but
version
it's
preferred.
I already have a PS2, so
Mhm.
it wouldn't be that.
Well, that's the thing. They also have, yeah, it was a part of like Final Fantasy Collection for the PS1, and you could theoretically get that if you wanted to. But I would suggest just getting an emulator. Oh no. Well, I want to save.
Oh, it's on Steam.
Well, that's true, but it's not free on Steam, and I like things that are free.
Dude, I like things that also work.
Well, I mean, dude, we've perfected fucking emulator technology at this point. Also, that would allow you to record it more easily, in my opinion. But yeah, so it's super effectively done. But oh poop. All right, cool. I'm getting some hearts out of the
Did
deal.
I say any or PlayStation version of Chrono Trigger? I meant to say a enhanced port of Chrono Trigger was released by Tosi Software in Japan in 1999. The original game came out in 95.
Right, but the thing is, it's like the gameplay itself is
Isn't that different?
well, it's got some like FMVs where you see like Akira Toriyama, I believe, the Dragon Ball Z guy.
Yeah,
He did all the character design, and he did some animated sequences for
I will have you
cutscenes.
know that you just now sold that game for me.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can like YouTube them all too, but
Yeah, it's my favorite OST for like the Sneeze like to date.
Well,
Yeah,
what
it's
was
still
fun
good.
is, like, growing up, I never cared for RPG because like I was a kid, you know.
yeah. Well, me and Matthew took. How long did it take us to figure out Mario RPG, which is another fine game that everybody should
What,
play?
did it take us like a whole month just to figure out that we had to press the A button or something?
Right,
like that?
yeah. There was no internet back then for us, and so we were just like, we had this random cartridge, and it was
Yeah,
like,
my sister got it from like
Younger than
freaking a pawn shop for like $10. Now the cartridge alone on eBay sells for at least like $65 for like a worn condition.
oh yeah, old new dude, cartridges go for it. Like, what is it, like Donkey Kong Country 2 is like $300 if you get it new on Amazon?
Oh, one thing, Super Mario 64, like an inbox thing, and still in like the lock plastic part of it, like some theft and all that, like the original full shebang. Like that just recently sold for like 1.5 million, like one of those copies, and it was rated, I think, like a 9.5 out of 10, I guess, rating. I think I can
Yeah.
look that up, but
Hey Dane,
Yes,
ridiculous.
can you do me a favor?
that paper is.
I posted about this on Facebook, and I don't remember if I posted the link to the Zoom meeting in the comments after saying that I would. Could you confirm if that did that?
You did, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I know I messaged it to you directly because I saw that you were online, and I know that you were a part of the last time that I did this mission. Is this one free now? I think I haven't done this one in the middle, right? Oh, man.
I don't think so.
I sent you something on your page.
Oh, I can't access that. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's
Well,
like...
it's even pop- Since we're on the topic of video games, what games would you recommend, like, people play? Like, you know, like, oh, this is a game you have to play.
I don't know. Like, the thing about video games is, like, it's become such a broad and wide-sweeping thing. Like, it's almost kind of like contributing to monoculture to even have these like old, like, I'm doing this for self-serving purposes. This is not really cultural enrichment. This is purely because I like this game, and it is, like, physically satisfying for me to go through these motions and play this game. And, like, the sounds of it and the feeling of the familiar, it's like it's therapeutic for me.
Oh no, I agree with you.
But if you don't have the experience that I have, where this is like that for you, all right. So I killed that thing, and after I killed all these like phallic, hanging, spiky, infected, slimy bits, it was to the purpose of getting the one out of the right side over there, I believe.
Yeah, so you could drop down and then fight the big boss and.
I think it's the small boss, actually.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But no, I have people of kind of collecting because, like, it's always nice things. So you would think, like, oh, this is objectively good, in my opinion, because
There's a sculpture.
Yeah.
you see that with art and music too, where it's like, oh, these are like
Ooh,
culture
sure.
read, or this is an album you must listen to, or this is a museum or art gallery you have to check out before you die.
Yeah,
So
there's. I mean, I get that. But it's like, I don't know. It's like there's like a sufficient means now of people who, like, if you're playing a game, it's easier than ever to tell people what you're into and what you're doing. And so,
No, that's
like,
true.
but I find that people get a little burnt. I think, like, Spotify has, like, kind of ruined that in a lot of ways. Like, not in that, you know, you shouldn't use that specific program for a particular reason. But
Yeah,
what I'm
'cause I
saying
used
is,
to
it's
use
like,
it at work all the time.
but it used to be like they would have an automatic update put onto Facebook where, or like social media in general, where it would post any song you were listening to as you were listening to it, and it got so
Yeah.
tedious. And it's just like, dude, I don't care that you're listening to the Black Keys again. I don't. Come on, okay. I was about to be super salty.
Right. You were raw minutes.
Yeah, last time I was in here, I believe it had. Oh, that's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there, onto the platform. It's weird when this game gives you opportunities to make choices. I don't quite. What if I throw you up here from over here? Are you gonna teleport me back to the other side so that way when the thing falls down? Yeah, you did. You teleported me because the FMV has me at the doorway.
No.
Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone.
I like how she holds it triumphantly too.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside, but now I've found it. I don't need to be in here anymore. So take me home, right now. Well, sure, let's do it. Oh no.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's always more. Kia! What is this? An octopus?
Here's my thing, and just to me poking holes in the logic. If this was so important to her, why did you bring it with you?
You know, people keep things on them. I need to save. Continue, and then I want to go to item. Oh no! Don't hit me! I need to equip this because it forces them to turn around. Turn around. Bright eyes. Oh. There we go. It's that. Ah, man, why is it doing it so... Oh, wait, no, the boomerang is the move. Ooh. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get your patterns down. Whoosh. Okay. Get out of the way, Sphinctor. Oh, that's a good portmanteau. Sphinctor. The door of the Sphinx. We need a way for him to spin around. Sha. Yes. Nice. The double jump is the best jump.
Yeah, but say who doesn't like the double jump?
Alright. Alright. That really should have done it. And it did. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh no, I meant to get those hearts. Oh well. Oh, sweet. Get that bottle out. Save.
Save
Continue.
often.
Yep.
Like, I swear, working with computers and playing any video game that didn't have autosave for like years.
Ah, shit.
That in my head. Like, you will save often!
Yeah, which it didn't stop me from fucking up the last 2 playthroughs of this section. I'm still not used to this whole like item thing. It's definitely easier for when you're playing it on the actual 3DS, but when you have to use the mouse to reach down for it, it can be a little cumbersome. It can be a little cumbersome.
Well, I mean, you're emulating it. It wasn't designed to be played
Oh, sure.
this way.
Yeah, and I think honestly, it's fine. I'm having a good time, and it does kind of like have some emulation of the benefits of that. Like, you can use the mouse to click on the place with like an aimed attack, like in first person, and it'll allow you to use your mouse to like do the aiming, and I enjoy that. Like,
Oh yeah.
A big selling factor for this game when the reboot was like the fact that it used the camera to let you do aiming, and I really wish more games would do that. Like, I know some games for like the Wii U did, and I'm sure the Switch is doing stuff with it too, but I think it would take some of the alienation out of first-person shooters for me. Which, honestly, I don't know if you guys have ever done any like VR stuff, but it obviously makes use of that kind of thing.
I don't really care for playing VR personally.
Really?
Yeah.
What turns you off from it?
Well, mainly because my eye can't process VR correctly.
Oh, okay, yeah, the 3D part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really don't get anything out of it as opposed to like playing it like on a normal screen. I'm not gonna get anything extra out of it.
Well, I mean, in addition to not having the 3D effect, though, like, I don't know if you've tried, but like the visual effect is kind of a novelty. It's very much similar to the way that the 3DS worked, and the appeal, to me at least, is more in the headset being tied to your head and allowing you to use your physical head and arms to engage with the game. Those things do not rely on you having stereoscopic vision, and I think it's an innovation in interfacing. Yeah, so I think it's definitely a desirable and exciting thing to do, and the more we develop VR, the sooner we can get to AR, which will change the world.
AR? What AR?
AR is augmented reality instead of virtual reality. It's basically like taking the real world, analyzing it, creating a wireframe on top of it, and then planting VR things that are like in this case VR is like what we're looking at right now. This is a virtual reality rendering. This place does not exist, but AR would be taking the background off of this, and then like if you ever played Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
like when you take the there's a AR option where you can like see the Pokemon in your physical vicinity. Like when you go to the place, there's an option just to capture them, but there's also an option where you see them in the room that you're in, you know, and they're like chilling. So you can like throw the Pokeball at the Pikachu on your desk or whatever, and it like puts them, it superimposes them onto the real world that you're in. So the game is still virtual, but like it's playing, it's like not as disorienting to like be looking at fantasy things constantly. You're like looking at your actual physical world that's like enriched by these graphics that are posed onto them. I think it has like a lot of potential. Like it gives me dreams of like drone robots cleaning up pollution and stuff, and people using AR to gamify that.
Or we get the Terminators that enslave humanity.
Oh yeah, totally. We'll AR the police dogs, and then like that's why we will have people playing Call of Duty, and they'll just like tie all the information of people in real life running from the police dogs to all the kids playing Call of Duty, controlling their bodies as a surrogate. The future. Yeah, I've heard that it's just. What's that, Dane?
These are both amazing and terrifying all at
Oh
once.
yeah. I forgot to read what its name was. Oh boy, this thing. This is definitely a substantially more difficult boss than the previous two. Like I'm sure there's a trick to it, but it's just hard.
You mean it's not hitting it 3 times and it dies? That's
Well,
not true.
you do, but you have to like take down its defenses.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and I've often dreamed of like incorporating that into other games because I just like the. Oh, wait, whoa. Can I hit it? Nope, can't hit it. Hit. Come on! Attack with your weapon! What are you doing? Why are you rolling? No one asked you to roll. That's a poor choice. I don't know how I killed all but 2 of those things, but here we are. There we go. That's what I want you to do.
Yeah, I was about to say the lunge they do.
Well, I've been trying to do that, but the thing is, it's like, ugh.
Using an Xbox, so it's understandable.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Keep it
Got
straight.
this. You got 3 hearts. You're good. You got this.
You can destroy those things.
Like, you just stop eventually, right? Like, do I have to do something to trigger you to stop?
Boomerang.
Doesn't seem to affect it. Oh, somehow I got through. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, now you
God.
can attack it.
Whoa, okay. The auto target button is the same as the first person view button. Okay. Shasha. Keep moving. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting real quiet because I'm concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't do anything.
You can reflect it, but you get stuff like that.
Ah, poops.
It'll be a crowning achievement once you get the new shield as a goal.
Yay. Hurrah!
There you go.
I've done it. Now it's covered in pustules and breaks up into nothingness.
And now Lord Jabu Jabu's indigestion is gone.
You defeated the Death Jelly, look.
Was that what that was called? It had a name I forgot to read. Heart container.
Basically like some sort of gigantic jellyfish combined with a pineapple type thing.
It did have pineapple vibes. Oh, I love this face. I love whenever they go off like their standard expression and have this other
Just
face.
looking at it like, why are you mad at me?
Well, that's because they've been proven as vulnerable, and now that they've been because they're infantilized so much as the princess. I was just lonely. That's all. Just a little.
Uh-huh.
I like that moment of just candid honesty. Honestly, like that's something I really rely on. Just being so vulnerable that it implies strength. It's like almost like a form of like self-harm emotionally. It's like, oh, I'm just going to be extraordinarily honest about my feelings in a way that undermines all of my defenses.
I rely on all my dark side powers to get through life, so you know do that.
Well, they've gotten you this far. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I wish that I had an oops all meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs canned soup. Do they have that? I want that. Or the
I would
spiritual
Donald
stone.
Trump did run for president again.
Oh yeah, well that's real world stuff. I don't want to think about that. I've been thinking about that all day. I don't want to think about that anymore. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's sapphire? Don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it a Zora engagement ring, even though it's not a ring at all. All right. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire.
I like how she just goes to me like, I hate you till I'm going to marry you. Like, you're like 9.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to find, because when you're that old, you're just trying to figure out how you could be a normal person, and so you just latch on to archetypes. You know, children at that age are very emulative. Monkey see, monkey do. I'm more impressed with how incredibly still this water is.
Right.
You obtained Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones.
Like, oh, this is important to you, whatever.
Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Wait, why are we keeping secrets? I think that's a bad plan. I'm going to go tell your father immediately.
Because we're gonna do things that, like, we shouldn't do.
Yeah, you know, also, where I played the game in last session, I went over there and got the Great Fairy and the magic, but honestly, it's just not that useful in my opinion. They're really kind of lame, because like
Lame.
they are. They just don't give you anything. Like I mean, sure. I mean, it's nice to be able to heal yourself a bit. It's nice to be able to teleport to the entrance of a dungeon, even though when you beat the dungeon, they teleport you out of it. It's nice to be able to cast an area of magic with fire, but you can do it with all kinds of other things. Oh, Josh, you saved Princess A? Saved the Princess A. I really appreciate it. What do you say? Not you. You.
The other one.
Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Hee.
I've not even left yet.
Mm-hmm.
Although I love the fact that like, he's so like the king is so much bigger than his daughter.
Oh yeah, he big. Well, he's also probably like X old. You know, they say goldfish will grow as big as the container that you put them in, and like.
Which is actually a myth, by the way.
What? I heard that was like so true.
No, think of it this way. You know how like that's like saying your feet are gonna, like, if you wear a size 9, like, oh yeah, wear a size 12, your feet will grow into them eventually. That's not how they really work.
I don't know if it's the exact same as that. I feel like it's like there's maybe some nuance to it. But that being said, like goldfish, they do get big.
Goldfish do get really big though, if they have the right amount of food.
Yeah, and I'm sure that being in a cramped space also limits that a little bit. Wait, I feel like I missed something. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to go to the princess. I can't help but feel like I'm missing something. Huh?
Which princess? Zelda or
oh,
Princess
right, yeah.
I
think I'm supposed to go to Princess Zelda. But before I do that, I'm going to go back to the Hylian field, and I want to set up a song with Pierre again. Because I do remember that being useful. Do I remember that wrong, Matthew? Do you recall? Or, I'm sorry, what's your pseudonym right now?
The Concheror.
The Concheror, yeah, like Conqueror, but like a conch shell.
Yeah.
Though I believe it's the conch shell. Like, it's just Conqueror, I believe. But if you like it to be Concheror, we can do that.
That's Conqueror, I think.
Look at the foreshadowing over there. There's the water temple already there. It's its own thing. Can't get to it yet, though. Can't dive down far enough. So what should I make the song that I play for Pierre?
It's not gonna matter when you get the freaking boots.
You could have it be a
Metal
thing called Love. Anybody else remember that song, or is it just me?
What is it?
You can make it I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
Do 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 do. Yeah, that's good. Fantastic tune. Touches my heart. Nice.
I think he wants you to recreate what he's doing.
No, he just listens.
Yeah, he does stuff.
Oh, okay.
He
This is
dances
the one with whom I can summon and use the hook shot to get to secret places.
Yes.
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
I had to look up that band was still existing because like nobody heard from them since, and apparently they're still around making music.
Nice, I'll take it. It makes the fail noise, but I like it because it's so short. I'm gonna do that one. LRL. Oh, I think you get the gold. I think you get the gold majigger from fishing. Let's do some fishing, y'all.
Yeah, you do.
Y'all down to do some fishing? Fishkin?
Yeah, we can fish in video games because I suck at fishing in real life.
Same. I've never caught a fish. I almost don't want to at this point. Oh no. Is it
I've caught one
closed?
before. Just one though.
Oh yeah.
And
I did like wait.
it's kind of a fucked up thing because I caught it with a used piece of bubble gum.
Oh word. Did you kill
Yeah,
it or
there
just
are
set it
people
back?
People use weird like thing for bait. Like I knew a guy who used gummy
That's
worms
hell.
for bait because they were cheaper than actual worms.
I was like 10 or 11, so I didn't know what the fuck. It was just thought.
Yeah.
Sure. So generous. I'll let you fish as long as you want. However you
No, it got worse.
What did?
No, I'm not. Never mind.
You okay?
Yeah.
Let's fish. In fact, I am only the one fishing.
Don't try to catch fish with cigarette butts. Just saying.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, I did that once and it worked. I regretted it.
Wow.
Look, I mean, they're fish. Fish aren't exactly the brightest creatures on planet Earth. They see
Oh.
something that can be food, they'll bite it.
I was
True.
young and dumb. I didn't, this place looks much better.
Yeah, right? They've done some work on it. Oh, there's a big old fish down there. Okay, so there's a... Let's see. I forget how to shift what you're focused on. I feel like there's like a button for that. Nope, not that one. All
Yeah, if
right.
it's over 6 pounds, it's cool.
Oh, gotta lure it in.
Mhm.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
The N64 version of this is crazy. You can now beat that game in under 8 minutes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but there's speedrun exploits that people have found.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna get you, fishy. No, I think you can only get fish that are so big as a child. Like, I think there's a limit. Like, when you become an adult, you get some other fishes. Yep. Have you ever played any other fishing games, though? Ooh, that's a pretty big one, actually. 7 pounds. I
Yeah, it's
guess.
keep it.
I
Sure.
was about to say, you got a good one your first time, huh?
Yeah, let's just go with that one.
Oh, did you tell them about how you were going through the... I can't remember the name of the game, but it was the treasure chest. Like you have 50-50, you can get key or nothing, and you managed to run through it perfect for a go.
Wait, what was it?
The chess game that you were playing.
Oh, yeah, it was in this game. Yeah, it was in the, what do you call it? The castle village?
Yeah.
I think that's what it's
Castle
called.
Town. We're gonna
Castle
call it
Town, yeah.
Town.
Weigh my fish. Whoa. This one's huge. Looks like a new record. At least 7 pounds. Seriously. Here's your prize. 5 rupees.
But you pay 20 to play the game.
Yeah, well, I think I can get another... If I find an 8-pound fish, maybe I'll get another prize.
You will. You just gotta keep doing it.
Are there any fishes over here?
No.
It does look so much better, though. Okay.
I just want. I don't know. I was having a conversation earlier, but I was talking to my mom. And I was like, I hope that job Or I hope my
Let it get
employers are miserable without me.
Oh yeah, you wish them ill.
Yeah,
You should call and tell them that you want to order a whole lot of pizza and then not come for it.
You know what? I wanted to do that. My mom's like, don't do that. Don't be that petty. It like if they fire you, yeah, by all means go for it. But you walked out, you quit. You know, and rightfully so. Because I was on my phone talking to her that day about it. She's like, you know what? Fuck those people. Just come on home.
It's
Yeah.
fine, you.
Matt,
Yeah.
have you ever quit a job? Or a conqueror? Have you ever quit somewhere? Like, poops, you got loose. What happened? You
Yeah.
lost it. Alright, I know I can do better than 7. But I don't know, is there a better one than 7? That one's pretty big.
Get the same one you lost. Get it.
Alright, give it a few big waggles. It's a fishy. Nope. They just look so big when you're zoomed in on them like this. But yeah,
Right.
there's all kinds of fish games, and I can't help but imagine most of them suck.
There was one for Dreamcast, and I think it was like Dreamcast, like singing Dreamcast Fishing or something like that. That was really good. I want to look it up.
Yeah, you probably find it. Probably
Yeah.
give it a role play, see how it holds up over time. This is
remember
a
the-
little morbid. I don't know, just like watching this fish struggle for its life after just trying to have a shid.
Okay, I found it. It's called Sega Bass Fishing.
Yeah,
That one.
that sounds about right.
It
Oh,
was
right.
originally, I think, an arcade game.
Yeah, they had an arcade version, didn't they?
That's the one I remember, the arcade version. Back when arcades were still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to make a comeback.
Yeah, all they have now are barcades.
I'm okay with that.
Quicksilver, I guess, is a pretty alright place. I still haven't been able to go there yet.
But the Quicksilver's gone. It's now the Old North arcade.
With arcade,
That's
yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, it's all right.
Nice pizza.
Yeah, they did it for
Pizza
marketing
is
reasons.
outrageously overpriced.
I bet.
It's like not worth the $20 it costs.
I'm sorry, what now?
Or it's like $16 for a personal pan pizza at that place.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, you go somewhere else. Yeah, I'll take like this particular pizza for $5.
I'll
Yeah,
get
it's greasy and the workers are miserable and staffed by teenagers, but you know, it's cheap.
I mean, I've done it.
Yeah, I have to. At least I didn't have to pay for food while I worked there because I could get all the free food I could ever want.
Yeah.
But I got real sick of pizza. I don't want
Come
pizza
on.
ever again. You know, it was like, just... And here's the weird thing that's sold crazy all the time there was breadsticks. And I don't know why.
Why? Their breadsticks are good. They're crazy.
Dude, I know how the breadsticks there were. Okay, it's bread with butter and salt. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same breadsticks that they have at Fazoli's, except they're just like cooked slightly differently.
I swear, I think like they were sprinkling like cocaine in the
Maybe.
in
They're
the
pretty
butter or
good.
something like that. I was like, I didn't think they were that good, but then again, I was afraid to have to make them all the time.
Yeah, I feel that way about Fazoli's food, man. Like, I am just like not trying to ever eat there again. Like,
They're
it's
not
lost
taking
its
your
appeal. Am I making you hungry, Matthew?
No, they're not taking your bird.
Yeah, I think I maybe have
You didn't
traumatized them.
target them.
No, it's too small. Get on this thing, I guess. No.
Oh,
Don't mind me splashing around. This is the Lon Lon Ranch music.
I like how when you go on Wikipedia to look up certain games, it will take you to like a section. It's like, oh, you're looking for video games. You look at this particular video game. Here's a whole subsection of just fishing video games.
Yeah.
Really.
Come on. Come on.
now you might be able to target that one in the middle. And
Yeah, I
throw it
forget
with
how to
the target.
change targets. Like, does tapping it change targets?
Yes.
I guess it does.
Yes, it do.
I don't want that one. I want these ones over here.
They do work that way.
There we go. Nope, poops, wrong button.
It do be working that way.
You know what? Maybe they did the video game deity telling you you got a 7-pounder. Just live with it.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna reel this one in. If I don't catch anything, I'm gonna call it a day for fishing, and then I'm gonna go check out and see what they got in the old Temple o' Time. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm just a helpless little fishy fish. Don't eat me now.
Never mind these sharp, pointy things attached to my body.
Yeah, don't mind that. What's all this noise?
They are not interested.
Yeah, I know when I'm not wanted.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Calling it a day. This fish, though. Can I leave? Yeah, let's talk about something. You want to try another lure? What are you talking about? Why are you so selfish? You know the old saying, a great fisherman never chooses his own lure.
No one has ever said that.
Yeah, that's a new one. my hobby. Hey, you can't take the rod out of here. When you quit fishing, return the rod to the counter. I tried. Oh, do I have to tell you I'm done? I want to quit. Come back when you get older. I intend to be in business then. The fish will be bigger too. Well, maybe.
I have this weird itch on my side, and I don't know why.
Yeah. I've got fish disease. All right. I guess that's the things I wanted to do here. I don't know if it'd be more effective to go back to the Zora Fountain and come down to the castle, or if it would be better to just go up from here. I think I'm just gonna go up from here.
Yeah.
What does this say? Hyrule Field.
I thought you were attacking this sign for a second.
You can cut them up.
I know you can.
This design always threw me for a loop. But really, it's just designed to keep people with horses out.
Could you imagine that being like the whole purpose of your fence? It's like, why is this here? To keep the horses out.
I mean, people on horses were a big threat for a while. Oh, one of those things. Yeah, there were a great number of years where, like, the most devastating thing you could have in combat was a person on a horse.
Right.
And I mean, that's why. Well, there's those people. I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, there's the running postal person who I sell the bunny ears to. I wonder if I can talk to you. Gotta get in your way. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I like how there's only the one.
God damn it!
Acknowledge my existence. You know what? It's okay if you get chopped up by giant.
He doesn't want anything to do with you right now.
He's busy. He's got things to do, places to be. Oh,
deliver
I
the
don't know how
mail.
those things
Where's your
go.
mailbag? Don't worry about it.
Well, he's a male person in the next game.
Yeah.
Which they have a Majora's Mask remake too.
Yeah.
Which
You know what they're coming out with?
I never beat that one.
The Twilight Princess HD remake. Now they're coming out with the Skyward Sword HD remake.
Yeah, I mean, people keep buying it.
I mean, they come out with Skyrim remakes. I don't know how many times that people keep buying them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I like Skyrim, but I've already played it a bunch, and I don't need this in HD to enjoy it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way about some things, but then, like, this game would have qualified for that at a point. But, like, you know, you get away from it, and you do. Oh, I forgot the cutscene. It's the circle fade. Not enough of those. Okay.
I don't think I've seen Circle Fade in a long time.
Oh, they do them all the time in Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like Gouty transitions, they've not held up really. Alright, we got the rainy times. It's pretty ominous.
And the bridge comes down. Who will be there? I don't know.
You really figure they'd have done more to those two-dimensional. Well, I guess they look all right. These little chainy bits. Oh no!
Hey, I wanted to come to see you.
Impa is kidnapping Zelda, and Zelda is littering. Whoa! You been there the whole time?
You're not obviously evil or anything.
Yeah, I feel like we don't talk about his horse enough. There's a mission involving his horse in Breath of the Wild. Arg, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. They look so human in this form. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me.
I didn't see that horse.
He's got Vegeta hair. I never noticed these little notches in my sword before. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. The Triforce section of guts. He's Bald Bull from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude.
I like how he mocks him, but he's like, okay, you're willing to fight, I can respect that.
I like how his eyebrows morph into his hair, into his receding hairline and sideburns. I think a forehead decoration is just what I need to do once my balding gets to that point. Pathetic little fool, do you realize who you are dealing with?
Really not.
I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world.
There are things for this.
Oh, that's Gandorf.
Think for that info dump.
Yep. Gandalf? What did you say? Concheror?
That's Gondar. Fuck, I forget.
Yeah.
That's Gandolfo.
Gandolfo, yes. Who is Zoraldo?
Zeraldo.
Zeraldo Riviera.
Fuck.
Alright, I want to go get one of these masks before. Well, no, I'm gonna go to the Temple of Time, right?
But you also need to get the ocarina she clearly threw into the...
Oh, I forgot about that. I wonder if it would let me go to the Temple of Time without getting the Ocarina of Time. I think it wouldn't.
No, it does not.
Nope.
You can go inside, but you can't get to the door without.
Yeah, you have to use the key. And man, I bet there are a lot of people who just. I bet there's a lot of people who just didn't think to get the go after this random nonsense they threw. And now I'm teleported.
I mean, not like it's tied to the royal family or anything or has.
Well, it also here we go. They put a secret message in it. It's all like R2D2. It's the R2D2 of time. Josh, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore.
Wait, are you dead?
I've been killed by Impa. We had a horse accident. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer.
Well, I'm kind of engaged now, so...
Yeah, right. I think that's a good
Coming
point.
chic, I'm sorry.
At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. This song opens the door of time. Oh boy, got the R's and the L's. Okay, we got the YL.
This is the sacred family song. I don't teach it to anybody except for you.
Ah, poops. I'm fucking it up.
Third time's a charm.
Sheepy-doo-boo, boo-boo. We've done it. We've pumped a jam. I never noticed his fingernails before. That's pretty good.
Well, I mean, when you go from having 1998 technology to whenever the remake come out, like, that's...
Yeah, it's like a good 12 years of development.
Right.
But yeah, his hands still look like they're made out of hot dogs, but...
He doesn't have a hand. He has two giant fingers.
Right, and it's stylistic.
Oh, I got something for you. Oh.
Now, Josh, play this melody in front of the altar of the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce.
What's the point of you having a giant national army if they can't make sure one dude doesn't fuck everything up?
Oh, are you talking about Ganondorf?
Yeah.
Well, no, that was why they gave you the info dump whenever you first met Princess Zelda, because he's ingratiated himself with her father.
Even though he's like clearly evil looking, I mean, seriously, he.
Well, her father's greedy. King Rome is a man of poor wisdom.
Right.
He's like, oh, I will join with the Garuda, and they will expand my empire further.
It's
Shut,
like
no.
one evil guy, he'll never betray me.
Right? Why would he? Alright. So I feel like there's maybe some other things I could do, but I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go on and, you know, seek out the... It looks really
I like
nice.
how- Yeah.
It's a good old-fashioned Gothic cathedral.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Gothic, but like it's like...
No, it's not goth.
Are those buttresses?
Yes. Actually, it does have it's not super gothic, but it does have gothic influences. You know what really reminds you more of? It reminds you of Renaissance architecture.
Okay. You're probably right. It's definitely got some Gregorian chanting going on.
Yeah, it's more Gregorian than Gothic.
I don't know if there's a Gregorian architectural thing. I just don't know much about architecture, and I know that cathedrals incorporated those things. But anyway, no. Ooh, that low note. No.
Yeah, I had to learn about the history of architecture while I was in art school because like,
Yeah.
that was the thing I had to do, and I thought I was going to hate architecture. No, I actually found it fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking useful.
Well, I mean, I was in my art history course, and my teacher was talking about something, and I was like,
Yeah.
so I was like, wait, so this does this and this does that. She's like, looked at me, she's like, you really should have been an engineer. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Why not? It's not too late. I want there to be like a spin-off version of this game where you're Ganondorf collecting all these stones, and then you get here and you just can't figure out why it doesn't work.
Because you're not the chosen one.
Because you're not a musician, that's why. Oh man, we did it. We opened... This looks like a car commercial all of a sudden. Ooh, what a resolving chord that was. Great.
Are you ready for your new Prius?
I wish I had a new Prius.
This is your new
Like that new thing.
Isn't that... Whoa.
brand new car.
Yeah. That legendary blade. It looks pretty good. You can clearly see the insignia on it. It's nice.
Right?
The Master Sword. What are you getting at? Are you implying that I've got some strange authoritarian power with this sword? Why not just yank it up out of there?
Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Yeah, right.
Game on.
Nice. We
Could
did
you
it.
imagine if somebody just came in and like saw all this and they're like,
Like this?
yeah, and just like they were just confused for a hot second.
Yeah. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. At least he's appreciative.
He's also just lazy.
What did the Deku tree ever thank us for, except for like, you know, killing it? Josh, wake up, Josh, the chosen one. I feel egotistical naming the hero after myself.
You could have named him my dude.
I could have, but it
Could I
didn't.
did that in a walkthrough? It changed the way you play that game.
Yeah, I've had some experiences like that. Whoa, it's more of these tentacle monster things, I think. No, not really.
Or magical energy. Or
They're
the
just
other.
waterfalls. Oh, who are you?
His name's Jason. Jason Waterfall.
Yeah. Nice. Well, don't go. Oh man, these artifacts are killing me. I really got to figure out what's going on with this texture pack. I am Rauru.
Oh,
Rauru. One of the
Called R.
ancient sages.
oh.
Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm.
Yeah, how's that working out?
Pretty good, it seems. This is the Chamber of the Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very centre. Centre? I think that's a typo. Of the sacred realm. He's very French. Is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time. The pedestal of time, you know, sitting on top of the foundation of time, in the lot of time, in the realm of time, the county of time, was the final key of the sacred realm. Josh, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself.
Like an omelette du fromage.
Yeah. Observe how your donk hath grown. Yeah.
Okay, Dexter.
Yeah. I appreciate that they've covered us in leggings. Josh, look, you're big now. You're swole up.
Where have you been, Navi? Aren't you with us on this adventure?
Navi, why haven't you gotten bigger? The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However,
okay, but Voyager Chaos Neutral, can you touch it then?
Yeah, you were not worthy, and then we kept you prisoner until we morphed you into the thing we wanted you to be. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years, and now you are old enough to drive a car. The time has come for you to awaken as the transcommuter of time. Well, do you understand your destiny? I mean, as Link, yeah, but as Josh, no. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden Oh shit! I guess it's not going so good. They're
He doesn't appreciate that.
Yeah, he obtained the Triforce from everything has gone to shit. Turns out, I've been hiding here because I'm a coward. He became the king of evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. What power did you ever have to begin with?
You know, if you were so powerful, this wouldn't have been a problem to start with.
Yeah, it seems like you're mostly just here to hide away. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sage seals will contain all the evil power in the world in the void of the realm. So the sages of power and the sage seals will contain the power if the power of the void of the realm. Yeah, got it.
So collect 5 people, put them here, stop Ganondorf. Got it.
Gotta catch 'em all. I am Rauru, once again, one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. Their expression here is a little nonplussed. They look like a sad dog. The ears don't help. The hero of time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you and find the power of the other sages, and and add their might to your own. Friendship, teamwork.
Where are my hands?
Chubby bubbies.
Where's my fish fiance?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, we will find them. All right, and now the greatest gift of all, a big-ass coin. You received the light medallion. Rauru, the sage, adds his power to yours. How that manifests is not quite clear. Find the other sages and save Hyrule.
The cool thing for the medallion. You got anything else you can give me, like
right?
A weapon or a
can I have some of those layers of robes you got going?
Yeah.
Those things would catch a pretty penny. All right, into Tron. Oh, back here again. Well, it doesn't look so evil. What are you talking about? Josh, I like that Ganon has left these stones in
Yeah, he
the
just left
open
it
door
alone.
for
He's like-
7 years. We're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Alright, looking good. Got a little...
Oh no, you're right, Josh. It's the Temple of Time is based on Gothic architecture.
Oh, hot damn.
Yeah, I had to look.
I'm glad that you did. Look at the Sheikah, though. I love how in, like, Japanese culture, there's these people who just have these giant stiff collars that reach up over their faces. I wondered whether this so bad whenever the quarantine was, like, mask heavy. I mean, I'm still going to be wearing a mask, but, you know. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. Obsess much? When evil rules all, an awakening voice... Oh, wait, this is a femme person. It doesn't matter. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be the sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one in a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one with the house of the dead, one is the goddess of the sand. Together, with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world.
Yo, wait. So did the weird gravedigger become a sage of, or what's going on here?
Yeah, I think they do. Wait, maybe not them.
Somebody
No, I think maybe they do. I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to adventure and find out. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical master sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. At first I had my doubts. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. I wish it gave me like one of those false choices at this point. It's like, do you believe the legend? Yes, no. And then I hit no, it's like, surely you must believe. I implore you to reconsider. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko village. Do you understand, Josh? I don't even get to respond. Are they gone? Oh, they're still there. Oh, I'm so tall now. To save the forest girl, you need another item. Head to Kakariko village. Oh, of course. Yeah, well, I'm going to save.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Yep. What time is it, you guys? Do you know what time it is?
1:46. Yeah,
Shit. That's late. Okay. Well, I'm going to... look at this fucking thing over here. How out of place does that look? I don't even...
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. I started later than I intended to, and I am definitely going to need to go to sleep because I go to work tomorrow at like 9 in the morning. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut it off here, and I'm gonna leave this to render overnight. But cool, thank you guys.
This is a good spot.
Yeah, I think so. I'll start fresh next time. Probably Saturday, I'm thinking. Maybe Friday, I don't know, but probably Saturday. But cool, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and thank you for giving your commentary. I will link you once I have the video up, and I hope that it recorded okay. I'm using this new software, and I think that it's going to be a much better situation.